Hey Grande Live, welcome to your weekly Newsish Roundup. I'm Will Bowman and...
I'm Dylan.
And we are the Tie Guys, bringing you the news every week from Grande Live. Alex, what's in the news for this week?
Prepared to be scared at the haunted house at the Maridell Center. We have a brief summary of the ballot measures and voting. And lastly, the Bob and Kelley Show is coming to you.
Only on your weekly Newsish Roundup, brought to you by these, our sponsors. The Maridell Center is having their haunted house for the year, and they're having their last 4 showings this coming weekend and middle of next week. Every year, the Maridell Center hosts a haunted house. Jerry Mackley said that it's really about providing good Halloween entertainment and having fun.
Well, people they like that adrenaline rush that they get from being scared. And even people that don't get scared, like me, I don't get scared in haunted houses because, I work in the industry. But I just enjoy the thematic elements and the creativity of it all. And so I figure either I'd like to scare people and give them that fun adrenaline rush, or if we can't scare them, then at least we can entertain them. And so for me, our haunted houses are a little bit more theatrical than some others. There's always a storyline that carries throughout the whole haunt, and some of the actors do have lines that kind of further the story along. Others do just jump out to scare you, but so between the storyline and the actors with lines and the elaborate theming that we do, if we can't scare you, at least we want to entertain you. And for the most part, people do come out smiling.
Now this year, they decided their subject was going to be Dr. Frankenstein. And the story of their haunted house is that Dr. Frankenstein actually created more than just 2 monsters. That's right, he created many more monsters, but those monsters were a little bit dumb, and they couldn't find their way out of a spooky labyrinth that Dr. Frankenstein created to test how smart they were. Now it's your job to go into that labyrinth and find them and chase them out before they chase you out, that is.
Haunted House has been going for 3 weekends now, and there's 4 more showings left. This weekend on Friday and Saturday, as well as the 30th and 31st of the month. There's also going to be a single-hour walkthrough this Saturday for the kids and the faint of heart.
Saturday the 27th, from 6 to 7 p.m. we have a less scary show for younger kids or people who just don't want to get scared. And during that 1 hour, the monsters won't be jumping out to scare you. We actually take the scarier monsters completely out. And so the actors are in there and they just pass out trick-or-treat candy.
Tickets are $12 a piece for the regular show. And if you opt for the less scary one, it's only $8 a piece. Thanks to our sponsor. Ballots are out, Union County. Before you vote, here's a brief summary of what the ballot measures mean. Measure 102 amends the Constitution to allow local governments to issue bonds to finance affordable housing with non-governmental entities. Measure 103 amends the state constitution to prohibit taxes or fees on transactions for groceries. Measure 104 amends the Constitution to require a 3/5 majority legislative vote to approve all bills that raise revenue. Measure 105 repeals a state law that forbids state and local law enforcement from detecting and apprehending individuals solely on suspicion of violating federal immigration laws, allows them to notify federal immigration officials if they suspect an individual in their custody is in violation, and allows them to arrest individuals for whom federal authorities have issued an arrest warrant. Measure 106 amends the state constitution to forbid the state from utilizing public funds to finance abortion procedures, with some exceptions. Lastly, Measure 3196 creates a county ordinance that expands the definition of firearms under the Oregon Constitution and requires the sheriff to determine the constitutionality of federal and state firearms laws and prohibits enforcement of such laws deemed unconstitutional by the sheriff.
Good, now that your voting ballots are filled out, you need to make sure to do a couple things when you send them in, or your vote won't be counted. And to tell us about those things, I went up and chatted with Robin Church up at the Union County Clerk's office.
When you get your ballot, and after you've voted and put it in your goldenrod envelope, or the new ones are white with just a yellow strip on the top, please be sure you sign it. We can't count your ballot if you don't sign it, or if you sign it different than the registration we have on file, if your signature is different, we can't count that either. That's called a challenge ballot. You will get notification if you don't sign it or if the signatures don't match, but it is your responsibility to get that, come in and sign your ballot or come in and fix your signature. If you moved and you got 2 ballots, One would be your original ballot that went to the address you had first. The second one will say reissued. No, that first ballot's invalid. Vote the reissued ballot. And it'll state that right here above your name. If it's a replacement or reissued ballot, that will be right here. After you've voted your ballot, you can drop your ballot at any city hall in Cove, Elgin, Imbler, La Grande, Island City, Union, and North Powder. Or this office, or you can drop it in the mail. Do not mail it after the Wednesday prior to the election. I believe that's November 1st or 2nd. I don't think it'll get to us in time, and postmark does not count. If you happen to be out of the county and have your ballot, you can drop it at any official ballot drop site in any county in Oregon, and they will get your ballot to us and we can count it.
This story was brought to you by... And here's this week's episode of the Bob and Kelley Show.
Be great. Word of the day. All right. Are we on?
Okay.
Oh, hey. Thank you for tuning in to La Grande Live. I'm Bob Kavanaugh, and this is...
Kelly Burley.
And we are here from the Union County Chamber of Commerce. And this is a phenomenal day to come to you and talk about some things going on in our community. We got a lot to go over.
We do.
A lot. Okay, so first things first. This is a big, big deal. It's a farmer merchant banquet. Now, we probably over-talked it a lot, okay? It's in the news, it's in the paper, it's on the radio. People are like, come on, when is this thing? So here's the thing. We're gonna just give you the lowdown. There's some inside scoop you gotta know about. I did say scoop, just so you know.
Yes.
So here's the thing. With the Farmer Merchant Banquet, it's a big banquet to thank the agriculture community, for all they do for our county. The business community gets together and hosts a big fun party. And we give some awards away, and it really is a great event.
It is.
Now, here's the thing. We do a silent auction there. Now, it's really mellow. It's just something to do. But last year, just for fun, we went to Robert Bates, okay, Legacy Dodge, and we asked him, can we put a pickup truck on the silent auction? I'm not literally a pickup truck on the table, but just we're gonna offer this, all right? So we had a pickup truck there. The idea was, if someone bought it, he was going to donate
$5,000.
$5,000 to 4-H and FFA.
That's a lot of money.
It's a lot of dough. It's a lot. And the deal was, we didn't really think anyone was going to do it, but it was just kind of fun, kind of silly. Yeah. Guess what?
Ta-da!
It happened.
It happened.
Okay, so somebody bought the pickup truck on a silent auction because they wanted to help 4-H, FFA, and 4-H.
Right.
But not just one. Somebody else showed up and wanted to buy one too. So Robert Bates, amazing guy, says we'll do it. We're going to donate $10,000 to FFA and 4-H. You may have seen that in the paper.
Right. That was last year.
That was last year. So we're going to do it again this year. Yep. So we just want everybody to know, stay tuned. If you are looking to buy a pickup truck,
now's the time.
It is the time. It is the time. In fact, my people get a hold of your people. We'll get a deal going. No. Anyway, I don't know anything about that stuff. I'll call my manager. He'll come talk to you. I don't know anything about that stuff. But I can tell you this: if you're looking for a pickup truck, Robert Bates is going to donate $5,000 for the pickup truck when it sells to go to 4-H and FFA again this year. Now, he has said however many trucks will sell, he'll do that. Now, I don't know how much these pickup trucks are going to cost. They're not like millions of dollars. I think they're just a good entry-level baseline pickup truck.
Yep.
So, just so you know, that's what's going on. If you are interested, be sure and get a hold of us here at the Chamber of Commerce office, and we can definitely help you with that one.
Absolutely.
All right, let's talk about, ready?
Yeah.
Halloween trick-or-treat downtown. This is where we'll insert the scary thing.
Ooh, wow. Oh,
Should
so
be
scary.
ghost. Where is that? Okay. Man, we're back. Kelly, talk about La Grande Main Street downtown trick or treat. This is exciting.
It is October 31st, of course, on Halloween. Starts at 4 o'clock. All of the businesses downtown participate. They put out candy, and millions of little kitties and big kitties come around and trick or treat, and it's just a ton of fun. So if you've got nothing to do October 31st at 4 o'clock, come join us downtown and do a little trick-or-treating.
A little trick-or-treating, a lot of trick-or-treating. Do you realize, kids, bring pillowcases. That's what they do. You
That's
seen
right,
that?
yes, they
All
do,
right,
yes.
and this is exciting because
it
the
is.
businesses, kids can go from business to business, and the main street here is closed.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got businesses outside the downtown corridor coming in, parking vans smack in the middle.
Yep.
You can go up, and literally there are thousands and thousands of kids. I think thousands. Now, here's the question. What is Kelly Burley going to wear for Halloween? Do you know, or is it a surprise?
It's
Oh man, here we go. Here we go. All right, well, you never know. Stay tuned on that one too. Okay, next thing we got to talk about
Yeah.
is new businesses. We've got new businesses popping up throughout
Yes.
the county. These are just a few. We wanted to highlight them. Now, one of the things we have to understand with our county, every business counts. That's what we've been saying at the Chamber of Commerce.
Yes, it does.
Every business counts.
Every single one.
And the reason it's important is because, we do hear of some who are leaving or who've lost their business or gone out of business, and those are tragedies. And so at the Chamber, we want to head that off. We want to celebrate the businesses that are opening, but help those who may be struggling. But we want to just tell you, Ochiko's Outdoors Retail Outdoor Store opened, Bear Cove Loop, high-end outdoor equipment, clothing, that kind of thing, and
Yeah.
it was awesome. There was hundreds of people there. I had a chance to go. It was kind of fun.
Fun, yeah.
I did not win the Sitka jacket. Thanks a lot, Brad. But it's okay. It's all right. It's too fancy for me anyway. Ochiko's RNC Family Store there in Bear Cove Loop happened to be on Bear Cove Loop too.
Yep.
New owners.
Nice.
New owners, and they are taking the place and remodeling it, looking at it, tearing it apart, putting in new stuff, and they are joining the Chamber of Commerce, which is very exciting. And there's
And?
something else that I don't know, and help
The
me.
word of the day.
Oh, they are reinvigorating.
There you go.
Reinvigorating. That's our word of the day.
Yes.
They're reinvigorating the store and the area, and it's very exciting to see what's going on there. So, congratulations, Elijah and family, for going in there and taking part of that. All right, this is another one. Now, we've got a bonding thing going on here because Caddy Ink Tattoo is opening their door.
Yes.
Pretty exciting.
Yes, it is.
We had the honor of working with them to find a location for their tattoo shop. Now, as one who does not have tattoos, we got an idea that we should all just go in and get a team tattoo when they open the grand opening. What do you think?
All being Bob, myself, and Cody.
And Cody's over there saying, no, not going to happen.
He's not.
Nobody touches this lily white, beautiful skin. Okay, so maybe we're not going to get team tattoos, but we do want to welcome you guys. Welcome to the area neighborhood. Their grand opening is coming very, very soon, so stay tuned on that one. All right, last thing we're going to talk about. We're partnering with some of the local cities. One of the things the Chamber of Commerce does is we go to city council meetings and also the county commissioner meetings just to help encourage and answer questions around business,
Right.
how the business community is feeling. We will be meeting with Island City, new mayor, and city council to talk about incentives to bring in new businesses into the area. So stay tuned on that one. That's going to be very exciting.
It's going to be very exciting.
You know, if you think about it, we can help as far as incentivize businesses to lure them into the community.
There you
That's
go.
what we want.
Yep, that's what
All
we
right.
want.
Did we get it all?
I think so.
Are we good?
I think we're good.
Okay. Happy Halloween to you.
Thank you. Happy Halloween.
Can't wait to see what you're going to wear. All right. Thanks for tuning in. Grande Live. Have a great afternoon, great morning, great day, whatever time you're watching the video. See ya.
Bye.
This story was brought to you by And that's your weekly Newsish Roundup. Whew, that's a lot of politics. I'm Will Bowman, and
I'm Diana Ross.
what is that?
Diana Ross and the Supremes. It's an old Motown group.
And we are the Tie Guys. One more big shout out to our sponsors for this week's newscast. Be sure to like and share the video and tune into La Grande Live for more local content. I'm Will Bowman.